Hello everyone and welcome to another Top 5 Records video and another one in the series in which I'm taking a closer look at the discography by Pink Floyd. And today is an interesting one. I'm going to talk about Meddle. It's their sixth studio album. This is their sixth video in the series. And Meddle to me is an album that, until recently, never got the full color. Sounds odd, right? Yeah. When I started off listening to Pink Floyd, I listened a lot to Autumn Heart Mother, a lot to Wish You Were Here, to Dark Side of the Moon, and go on. But Meddle, it was always, I felt it was somewhat of a darker record. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it. I would listen to it. But it was for me the Echoes album. Now, it is so much more than that. And about a week ago, I was lucky enough to find this. I already owned a first Dutch pressing, but this is a second UK pressing. And what's special about it? Now, I found this in an Amsterdam record store at Concerto. And it costs about 15 euros. But there are some things you must know. First of all, this is second UK. Second, it's almost near mint. You can see the textured sleeve in near mint condition. I've never seen this album in this shape. Third, this second, when you open it up, it's like it was untouched for the last 50 years. It's amazing. But when you open it up, and I'm going to talk about the music soon, but I just got to share this kind of pressing quality thing. This album has HTM, I'm not sure if you can see it, in the dead wax. HTM, which means this one, and not the first one, was cut or mastered by Harry Moss. And online it is stated that this version should sound better than a first UK. Now, I do not have a first UK to compare it to, but this sounds amazing. It is truly, truly, truly incredible. It is a real gem of an album, and this sounds so good. Okay. It starts off about the Harry Moss cut. If you find one, buy it. I was so lucky to find this for this money in this shape. It's really a treasure to the ears. When I was listening to it, I had a late night listening session. Just laid down, had a drink, and did nothing but stare at the rotating vinyl. It's so good. It starts off with One of These Days, which I think is one of the great Pink Floyd songs. The banging on the door, or no, the door on the. It sounds like a door, but it is the bass drum. But it's doom 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 doom. It's such an. It is like hard rock in a Pink Floyd style manner. It is so powerful. Beautiful beat, beautiful organ. Then you get to a very gentle song called "Pillow of Winds," which is it's a Waters Gilmore composition. It is like a pillow of winds. Sorry for the easy commentary, but it's a very nice song. And then Fearless enters, and Fearless, it's like such a gorgeous melody. Doom, 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 boom, 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 boom. It's incredible songwriting, and it's interesting because when they went into the studio, they had no idea what they were going to do. They recorded this album between touring, and they had no idea what they were going to do. But this album does not sound like a bunch of sketches, like More basically is. This sounds like a fully developed, beautifully written and composed piece of fucking art rock. It's great. Saint-Tropez is a nice little gem. It's a little bit of a folk song, not Waters' best song, but it's good. It's fair enough. It's a how do you say, on a scale of 10, a 6.5. It's okay. It's not bad. It's not really awesome, especially after that song Fearless. And Fearless, at the end, you have a beautiful sample of a group of football fans in a stadium singing "You Never Walk Alone," which somehow, I don't know why that works so well, but it always gets me emotional in the combination with the music. It's so good. Then side one ends off with Seamus. And Seamus, I love that song. Seamus is somewhat a very light, happy country blues. And Seamus, that's the dog. He's sitting on his porch, and there is a certain ease. There is a certain relaxedness, and that gives it's such an enjoyable song. But it's also, there are not a lot of songs, especially not in the Pink Floyd catalog, that light-hearted can shape atmosphere and emotion in a full sincerity. I mean, and that song does it beautifully. It's a beautiful, light-hearted country blues. I love it. Now, then we get to the big one, the big gun in this album. And I mean, what is there to say about Echoes? I like the idea that after a while, this is the second album by Pink Floyd in which they have one side with one song. Echoes is just pure magic. It is one of the most impressive songs ever written and recorded. It inspires so many people. I mean, all right, Andrew Lloyd Webber. Andrew Lloyd Webber got his ba 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 ba. The Phantom of the Opera theme. It's Echoes, and he admitted that. If you sync this song to the final sequence of 2001: A Space Odyssey by Stanley Kubrick, it's really awesome. It's really trippy. It is gorgeous. It is truly gorgeous. Meddle is an amazing record. It is a fine work of rock art. And this, I mean, I love Atom Heart Mother. I love Atom Heart Mother. Pink Floyd does not love Atom Heart Mother as much as I do. But publicly and for themselves, this album got them back on track. And it is mysteriously beautiful. So, what do you think? Do you agree? Do you disagree? Leave a comment below and I'll see you in the next video.